This week on TechRap, lots going on at Google. A new version of Android, a new Nexus 7, and Chromecast, a new product that will rival the Apple TV. From Z to A, is Blackberry working on a successor to its 10OS flagship smartphone, the Z10? And we take a look at the latest first-person shooter from Level Up Games, Assault Fire, and give you a sneak peek at two yet-to-be-released weapons. Hi, I'm Michael Josh, and this is TechRap, your weekly source for tech news, gadget reviews, app recommendations, and social media tips. It's a big week for Google. 3 new products are announced at its breakfast event in San Francisco this week. If you recall, last week we speculated about the possible release of the new Nexus 7. That becomes a reality this week. So what's new with the 2013 Nexus 7? First off, with this update, the Nexus 7 finally gets a camera. 2, in fact. A 5-megapixel main camera and a 1.2 megapixel front-facing camera. Next is a sharper and crisper display. The new tablet boasts of a 323 pixel per inch screen, making it the world's highest resolution display on a 7-inch tablet. Another improvement is battery life. Google says the new Nexus 7 will run for 9 hours on HD video playback and 10 hours for browsing and reading. For more on how the 2013 Nexus 7 compares to the 2012 Nexus 7, check out this spec sheet. The new Nexus 7 will run the latest version of Jelly Bean, Android 4.3, which was also announced this week, with new features like restricted profiles that lets you limit access to apps and other content, and Bluetooth Smart technology, which creates the possibility of mobile apps being able to connect with new devices. But the product that the tech world will probably be buzzing about is Chromecast. Chromecast is a small device that you can plug into the HDMI port of your television. It lets you, quote, cast online content to your TV without losing the ability to email and browse the internet. Chromecast doesn't discriminate because it lets you stream from Android and iOS devices, Chrome for Mac, and Windows. It's available on the Google Play Store at $35, but only in the US for now. It hasn't been announced yet, but a new video on Vietnamese site Tint reveals what could possibly be the successor to BlackBerry's existing flagship smartphone, the Z10. Reports have it BlackBerry is preparing a bigger and better phone to be dubbed the A10. The phone will be larger than the Z10. See both phones side by side here. The phone will have rounded edges, the same textured back as the Z10, and micro USB and micro HDMI ports. According to rumors, the phone will run off a dual-core processor and 2 gigabytes of RAM. Some say we could see the new phone as early as November. Apple's third quarter 2013 results are out. Despite tough competition from the likes of Samsung, iPhone sales are up. Last quarter, the Cupertino-based company sold 37.4 million iPhones compared to the 26 million that it sold in the same period last year. That's a 20% increase. But iPhone sales don't mean just the iPhone 5. Apple CEO Tim Cook says the 2-year-old iPhone 4 still attracts plenty of first-time smartphone users because of its price point. Sales of iPads, however, are down 14%. Last quarter, Apple sold 14.6 million iPads compared to the 17 million it sold the same period last year. Back in Philippine soil, Pinoy smartphone manufacturer Cherry Mobile launches a new lineup of high-end smartphones. The company calls the new series Cosmos. 4 new phones are unveiled, including the Cosmos X, X2, S, and Z. All 4 phones sport quad-core processors, scratch-resistant screens, and 18-megapixel main cameras. There's no word on pricing at the moment, but sources at Cherry Mobile tell me we might see the phone in stores as early as 3 weeks from now. That's sometime before the end of August. For the complete report, you can click on this link from our coverage earlier this week. Based on the 2002 Hong Kong Chinese movie The Viral Factor, first-person shooter Assault Fire is the latest game to come out of Philippine gaming portal Level Up Games. Earlier this month, the game releases its first 2 female avatars. Available as in-app purchases, female avatars are a hit even with male gamers because they are thinner than male avatars, so they're harder to shoot at during combat mode. TechRap invited the Assault Fire team to our studios to show off the game. They also gave us the scoop on some yet-to-be-released weapons, including this M4A1 gold gun, which has better firepower than most rifles currently used in the game, and the red and blue camouflage Weaver Dual Uzi, which boasts of a higher firing rate of 80 bullets compared to the normal 60. Expect these weapons to show up in future updates. Assault Fire has a wide range of game modes, but 2 that will get you most excited are Mech Match and Search and Destroy. In Mech Match, random players are selected to control mechs, large machines with plenty of firepower. 4 players are randomly selected to play mechs, while the other 12 play as regular fighters. The goal? Rack up as many points in 5 rounds. Because mechs are bigger, they are easier to shoot at, but they have tons of firepower and can take out more players at one go. For each kill, you earn points. If your character is shot, he comes back again, and play continues until the end of the 3-minute round. Players collect points and can use them as in-game currency later to purchase GP items. In Search and Destroy mode, players are split into 2 teams of at most 8. You either fight as the regime or the resistance. The resistance team will plant a bomb and then have to defend it. On the other hand, the regime will need to seek out that bomb's location, get the resistance out of the way, and defuse the bomb before time runs out. If you think you've got what it takes, form a team and take part in their ongoing Pro Tour. It's the qualifying event for the National Championships, where winners will get 200,000 pesos and the chance to represent the country in the World Cyber Games in China in November. Assault Fire is free to play. You can download the game at assaultfire.ph. And that was TechRap. Just got my invite to the Philippine launch of the Nokia Lumia 925. That happens next Thursday, August 1st. Speaking of August 1st, something big is also happening on Rappler.com next Thursday, so make sure you look out for it. You know the drill, folks. Follow Rappler.com on social media. We're on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and Instagram. For comments about the show, or if you have any tech questions, send emails to techrap@rappler.com. And I'd love to talk to you about the world of tech. And it doesn't have to be just about smartphones or gadgets. So let's get the conversation started. Our official hashtag is TechRap. Use it on Twitter, Facebook, or Google+, and your message will reach us. That's all for this week, folks. I'm Michael Josh. Thanks for dropping by.